I install the saw blade in the jigsaw table. Here I don't have the guide I used to keep the blade vertical, because I need the space behind the blade to cut this board. This board and the board I used to make the jigsaw table are both the same thick. I will cut 2 strips of it. Now I have the guide installed in my jigsaw table. I am surprised how straight I made these cuts. If they were not that straight, I should sand them until they were straight. I will put 1 strip to each side of the jigsaw table top. I adjust the end of the strips to the edge of the tabletop, and I put this marquetry sheet on them. This sheet is 4 mm thick, and I will adjust there the edge of the sheet to the end of the strips. I apply some glue on the strip. I put the sheet on the strip. And I screw it. I put some glue on the other strip. I put the strip under the sheet. I drive just the tip of the first screw, and now while I pull the sheet towards myself, I push the plywood strip against the jigsaw tabletop, and I drive the screw, and I drive the other 2 screws. And because the strips are too short, now I have to turn the sled, and I will use it that way. It doesn't slide very well, so I will apply some wax on the sides of the jigsaw table. Yes, I should be careful about where I put the things I use. I also put some wax on the plywood strips, and on the surface under the sled too. And now it slides quite well. So I will install the jigsaw blade, and I will cut the groove I need in this sled. Now I mark the width of the sled in that strip. That strip will be the fence of the sled. Even when I cut freehand, the cuts are nice. They only need some sanding. When I put the fence on the sheet, I want the groove to go at least 5 mm under the fence. I put the strip on the groove, and at 90 degrees with it. Very carefully I turn everything. I try to make sure I don't move the strip on the sheet. And I drive 1 screw, until the head is flush with the sheet surface. I turn it again, and with the help of the groove, the way you can see in the video, I move the fence until it is at a perfect 90 degrees angle with the groove. And now, very carefully, I turn it and I drive 1 screw in the other side of the strip. and if everything is still in the right position, I finish it driving another 2 screws. I slide the sled on the tabletop, and I cut the vertical groove in the fence. And now it should be ready to make square and precise cuts. I just have to adjust the cutting line to one side of the groove or to the other side, and I can cut. Not bad. In the next video I will talk about some things that we need to take into account when we make and when we use this jigsaw table. If this is the first time you watch one of my videos, you can find all my woodworking videos in my channel, including how I made the jigsaw table and the guide to keep the blade vertical. And if you like my videos, thanks for subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching.